Say, Lord, deliver my feet from the river where they took what belongs to me to. Deliver my feet from the rivers. Deliver my feet from the river. The Lord said there is someone here in your village. When they give birth to a child, they always carry the child to the river and put the leg of the child in the waters. And it is the water goddess of your land that controls the movement, the length at which everybody go in life in that village. If your feet is not pulled out from the waters, if your feet is not delivered, you can never excel more than the height and the level that river goddess stipulate for you. Who is that person? In your village, whenever they give birth to a child, they carry the child and put the leg of the child in the waters. I'm not talking about water in a bowl. I'm talking about they take the child to the river. They take the child to the river and they put the leg of the child in the water. It is the height and the level where the river goddess says you will go that you can go to in life. If they turn their back and become enemies of yours, you are gone. Please put your hand on the share button. Put your hand on the share button and share. Share to at least 3 groups. Don't just come to my DM and start chatting me and say, Mama, I'm the one that had that prophecy. Confirm it now. Let me pray for you. Everybody lift prayer and say, Father, deliver my feet from the rivers. Wherever my enemies have dragged my feet to, and they say I will not progress. Anybody that have gone to the river on a mission to stop my progress, anybody that took my matter to the river goddess to stop my progress, Lord, deliver my feet from the rivers where they have connected my feet to. Anything connecting my speed in life to the river, anything connecting my speed in life to the rivers, and has put in a limit at the heights I can go in life, professional wise, ministry wise, career wise, Lord, as I begin to pray, pull my feet from the river. Any river my mother visited when she was pregnant of me, that have connected my life to the rivers, pray as I am praying. Pray as I am praying. Any river my mother visited, any river my mother-in-law visited, and she went there to offer a sacrifice and connected her unborn children to the river, and that river is now attacking our lives. Lord, today, pull our feet from that river. By your mercy, pull our feet from that river. This prayer is not just for those people that their enemies take their feet to the river. Some of you, it is your mother that connected your feet to the river when she went there to make a request on your head. See you now, you are born again, you are praying against marine spirits. You never knew that you are connected already to the marine, and they are fighting your life now. Pray and say, Father, pull me and disconnect me from the rivers. Pull me and disconnect me from the rivers. Pull my feet out of the river where my mother, my father, my auntie, my grandmother connected me to. The people that have this prayer, you always see yourself. You always see yourself, even in a dream, connected to the river. Say, Father, pull my feet from every river that I am connected to without even knowing about it. Pull my feet from any river I am connected to without even knowing about it. Any river my enemies are putting my feet on that is regulating how far I will go in life, that has put in a restriction on my breakthrough heights, that has put in a restriction on my ministry exploits, that has put in a restriction on my marriage, that has put in a restriction on my career. Lord, as I begin to pray now, pull my feet from the river. Ashley prayed that prayer very well. Ask the Lord to pull your feet. Ask the Lord to pull your feet from that river. See, you either stand on God's ground or you allow them to actually control you. The Bible said in Matthew chapter 18, verses 18, it is what you allow that God will allow. If you're okay with the restrictions they are putting on your life, fine and good. If you're not okay, break free today. Say, Lord, I denounce the rivers. I denounce and I renounce every covenant, every agreement they entered into. And I ask, let the Lord pay my karmic debt. Let the blood of Jesus Christ pay my debts that I'm owing to the rivers. I don't want to be connected to them. Break me free, Jesus. I'm praying for 5 people that prayer. You might not be bold enough to say it here. Denounce them and be free. What is the need for the rivers when they are tormenting you every day? What is the need when you cannot prosper? What is the need when they cannot take you to eternal rest? Say, Lord, I denounce them today. I renounce every agreement, every covenant, every oath. I don't know how you got connected to them, either through your grandmother, through your grandfather, through your ancestors. Say, Lord, today, every covenant that my grandmother entered into on behalf of all the daughters in the family that will serve the rivers, I denounce it today. I denounce and I renounce it today. Break me free from every oath and every covenant connected to the river goddesses. Set me free, Lord. Pray that prayer. Set me free, Lord. Set me free, Lord. Set me free, Lord. You cannot be free when you are still standing in between. Should I and should I not? God has placed before you today life and death. I'm speaking to somebody. God has present before you today life and death. Choose life and live. Choose death and suit yourself. For God to deliver you from the altars of your mother and your grandmother,